We finna get all that, man.
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened with the live. It's saying it's resuming and things of that nature. So, boom, I don't know. But look, we're about to just go ahead with this live and just keep going. But I will slide back to the other video that I was watching earlier.
now look,
It's hip hop Buddha that we're reacting to. Hip hop Buddha. Y'all got to go check him out. Cool dude, funny, great content. Holla at him.
Z is saying that Donald Trump is finna let Booty out. But at the same time, the White House.
They said they're gonna let Diddy out. Damn. That's crazy, dog. They're gonna let Diddy out. Like, bro, what? Like, it's almost like Donald Trump, like, he trying to be like, man, I can't say it because there ain't too many.
She's saying TMZ is some flat out liars. King of the cap, big cappers. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we got shots fired, and TMZ is into it with the White House. They showed back and forth, man. Over the gig situation. Now, but before we do, let's listen to the first thing Trump, said about whether if he gonna let Diddy out or not. Let's take a listen to
that. Sean Diddy Combs.
Right.
Would you consider pardoning him?
Well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent.
Yes.
I don't know what they do. He's still in jail or something. But he was celebrating a victory, but he seems, I guess it wasn't as good as a victory. Probably, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great. And seemed like a nice guy.
He gonna let him out. Hey, you ain't got to hear no more. You gonna let him out, bro. Watch.
I didn't know him well. But when I ran for office, he was very hostile.
He said some not so nice things about you.
Yeah, and it's hard,
Buddy a snitch, man. He a snitch. Hold on, man. And you gonna ask him is he gonna let the man out of jail? Then you gonna try to help him say no. You gonna try to help choose the decision for him. Yeah, he was talking about you when you decided to run for president. You know what I'm saying? Diddy was talking crazy about you. But you just asked him, was he finna let him out of jail? So do you think he was really finna turn around and tell you, yeah, I'm gonna let him out after you told him that? And be your own people, man. It be your own people. You feel me? Like, this is crazy.
Like you, we're human beings.
Right.
And we don't like to have things cloud our judgment, right? But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So I don't know, it's more difficult. It makes it more, I'm being honest, it makes it more difficult to do.
Likely a no for Combs.
I would say so.
Okay. And what about George Santos?
All right, man. Like, dude, this picture of this dude right here, man. Take a long look at him. He's a hater. He's a hater. But he gonna say also basically what you said, that's a no for Combs. What you yeah, nigga, you hating on him. You just told that man he was talking crazy about why would I turn around and say, yes, I'm gonna let him out of jail? Why would I do that? And you just told me that he was talking crazy about me. That's like saying, yeah, he smacked me, but I'm still gonna let him out of jail. Who in their right mind would do that? This guy's a clear hater, man. He a hater. They don't want to see Diddy out, man. But anyway, so TMZ said,
damn, y'all, this is some bullshit right here.
Hey, it's Jeff Zelensky with Dam's Custom Cycle Products, and I'm here at the Full Throttle Salute to tell you about Law Tigers. They're part of the...
He said, the White House communication officer saying our story is not true, but we stand by our story. Our story is accurate. How the hell y'all telling the White House the child story accurate? Like, how How y'all gonna tell the White House what they talking about is wrong, and they telling y'all Trump ain't said this, and y'all said he did say it. Trump gonna send them the National Guard to you.
FBI, open up!
Y'all spreading about the president. What's going on here? But let's keep going to say Donald Trump is considering commuting Diddy sentence as early as this week, according to a high-ranking White House official.
Diddy going home.
But all the other high-ranking White House officials is calling y'all the kings of the cap, straight cappers, straight liars, fake news, all that. Let's keep going, man. It say, according to our source, the president is facilitating on commutation. We're told some of the White House staff are urging Trump not to commute the sentence, but our sources states the obvious. Trump will do what he wants, and we're told Trump could set Diddy free as early as this week. Diddy is hold on, man. Hey, did Trump just in the video?
If he go home, bro, I know they gonna be like
it
this.
look like you know him very well, nigga. What
Hey, I know that nigga go home. He gonna be like, Kobe, like going home, nigga. But
no, you know him, all right, nigga. Nah, you know Diddy. Nigga, talking about, I ain't know him very well, nigga. Nah, you know him, nigga. Anywho, Diddy is serving a 50-month prison sentence for violating the Mann Act and has served 13 months. And with credit, he could get around 2 years, but none of that matters.
And like you gotta kind of, he might get good time too. Like they got good time. Like he might, you know what I'm saying? Just do something while he in it. That's not like Young Thug, but Young Thug, like he had to do a free concert, and he chose to do the free concert in front of the actual courthouse in Atlanta. Like he did this about 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
You know Trump commuted the sentence of former Congresswoman George Santos last Friday. We know almost immediately after Diddy was sentenced. Earlier this month, his legal team was in touch with a high-ranking White House official who has the ear of the president regarding a commutation or a pardon. Just days later, Trump told the media he was aware of the ask. Diddy fell out of Trump's graces when he supported Biden in 2020, but Trump did not slam the door shut on Diddy's mercy. We're told it's now squarely on the table. Now let's see what the White House had to say. Let's get into what the White House had to say. A White House official on Tuesday pushed back on a report that President Donald Trump is considering commuting Sean Diddy Combs.
So they're saying that he ain't gonna do that. So somebody from the White House say he's not gonna do it.
Prison sentence as soon as this week. Shots fired. They not playing. They call it TMZ cap. It is what it is, man.
So, like, when you a news organization like TMZ and people think that, you know, you got the story right, they're looking at it like, nigga, you basically like the cap. So
they say TMZ reported Monday that the president on a commutation for the music mogul citing a high-ranking White House official. There is zero truth to the TMZ report, which we would have gladly explained had they reached out before running that fake news. The official told NBC News in a statement. The president,
and they talking that internet talk. They ain't talking like this, like that fake news. That like, well, you know, that's Donald Trump thing. That fake news stuff.
Anonymous sources is the final decider on pardons and commutations. Casey Carver, a spokesperson for TMZ, said in a brief statement, "We stand by our story." Hey man, listen. I don't know who the hell telling the truth, right? But back to this guy for hating though, cause he a hater. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget he hated on Diddy. He didn't want Diddy out, so he trying to make sure Diddy stay in there. But judging by this picture, hey, Diddy might have one of them Trump tapes. Hey man, listen. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, whether you want to do it or not. Do he want to let Diddy out? No. But he just might have to let him out. It might not be his choice. He might have to let him out.
That's crazy. That's a crazy narrative, but that actually could be the case. Like, it's a crazy narrative that he just spent, but that actually, because if you think about it, all the Epstein stuff been, that been kind of like withheld from us. So like, I mean, hey man.
Because Diddy got the tape. Probably sent his people over there like, look, take that. Yeah, take that to him, run this past the White House, and let him know you go ahead and let me out, or gonna be some trouble for you, Mr. President. That Trump don't care about nothing. Trump don't care about a lot. But at the end of the day, whatever he got on him, he probably care about that. Now, TMZ say it happened. The White House say they lying. We gotta see what Trump say, who gonna ask him about it or whatever. But this is what I do know. If this guy be the one to ask Trump again, is he finna let Diddy out? Diddy cook. He not coming home no time soon if this dude got anything to say about it or anything to do with it. That's what I know. Cause he gonna make.
Damn, they said Diddy could have got home. Come home early because of Trump. Hey man, y'all watch Hip Hop Buddha, man. He got some great things going on, man. Y'all check his channel out. I'm about to go back into the video we did with Chris Brown, and it was presented to us by Poetic Flacco. So this is the video that we're reacting to.
Redeem Google Play points and score limited edition merch. Go reward yourself. Go play.
You guys used to be the Horsemen.
Why did you break up?
Kevin McCall, one of the prettiest dark-skinned ninjas to ever live.
Kevin McCall.
Second to only Poetic Flacco. Went on Back on Fit with T-Rell and Smack today, and he broke down how Chris Brown ruined his life. He even shed a tear as well. But when the clip went viral, a lot of people is on Chris Brown's side, so we're gonna break down why this clip and his explanation is so polarizing.
Judge want to keep moving and going to Atlanta. You have no you don't have no rights out of wedlock. So then when I done did 3 years in prison, that shit was a whole little, all these little shits that come on, I can't even fight the Chris Brown shit. I got all type, I didn't get paid for Look at Me Now. I wrote on that. I wrote a whole verse, then Busta Rhymes cut the verse off, but I still did this part. What was we talking about? I need that bread.
Chris Brown is on Look at Me Now, but it's a Busta Rhymes song. So once I hear, the issue is not just with Chris Brown for the other songs you believe you wrote for Chris Brown and didn't get picked.
And I don't know if this video was connected to the last video I did, but like I said earlier, he should have had his business acclimate to be able to gain the money off of what he actually did or contributed to an album.
But once you start saying, yo, I have issues with this artist and this artist and this artist, and he ain't paid me, and he ain't paid me, and he ain't paid me, now the issue becomes larger than, Chris Brown just did some foul stuff once, and that was an anomaly. Now the larger issue is, how was you handling your business that people was able to get away with not paying you? Unless we're giving credibility to what Chris Brown said. Because one person jerking you, okay, multiple, everybody you work with jerking you, I don't know about that one. Because Chris Brown did say, that Kevin McCall didn't write all the songs that he's claiming he wrote. Hence, he's not owed any payment from them.
Just woke up and I thought about something. If this
wrote all these songs that he claimed he wrote. Why he ain't write no more? Oh wait, this is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this. Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about giving you this, but I bought this with your money too. I bought that with your money. That's the only way I bought that with your money too. I took a shit and then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as fuck. Hey, bro, I got you, bro. I took the script change up. I got you this. Do you think? Shout out to Ray J. We got those coming, kid, man. I just left rehearsal getting ready for this tour. And I just thought I should just keep being petty. So you know what I did? I went and bought a car. Not for K-Mac, but I bought one. Yeah, I just got mad. I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep using your money, K-Mac. I'm gonna keep using your money. Hey, you see that? Thank you, bro. I appreciate all this hard work you did.
Kevin McHale goes on back on Fig, and he actually explains that videos like that boiled his blood because he doesn't think it's fair that Chris Brown gets to go on a $90 million tour. Chris Brown gets to be this multi-millionaire, and he struggles. But in his explanation of him struggling and explaining how Chris Brown ruined his life, he actually admits to a string of bad decisions that I believe is more responsible for him being broke than I think Chris Brown is.
All this could have been, I could have paid for my lawyers and so I just lost both of my daughters is in Atlanta right now. I don't know what the fuck is in Atlanta. Scammers and a whole lot of other but my baby mamas is out there. Salute to them.
That don't even sound right. I don't know what's out there in Atlanta. A bunch of scammers, some others. Like, it don't even, bro, you just sound like you just talking, bro. They just got you on there just to talk. You don't sound like you're not a great orator. Like, you can't
They're doing
talk.
a great job with my daughters. I love y'all so much for that. Y'all so beautiful. It's some shit in Atlanta. You don't got no. I lost rights to my daughter, my oldest.
So you lost all custody.
I had a trial. I'm all in my prison clothes. I'm like, why can't we just put this off? Like, my child support is $2,000, right? Deuces ain't been popping since 2012. Why was my child support $2,000? So I had all this back pay. Then I sold my catalog for $500,000. I only got $250,000 out of it. I bought my mama a house for $50,000, and then I had to pay all this child support stuff. Why was my child support $2,000? I'm not Future or none of these.
So, in the last video,
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube.
In the last video, I basically was like, well, I don't know, it might be peace stand or whatever, but anyway. Hold on, is it peace stand? No, it ain't. This is a new video. Oh, okay. But the last video, I was basically saying, like, the way they had this shit set up, bro, it was different, bro. Like,
And
hold on.
background play. So you can
Future or none of these. Got $250,000 out of it.
I was talking about how the child support set up. He had something going on bigger then, and they took more money out of what he make now because it's like, I mean, you're not doing the numbers you used to do.
I bought my mama a house for $50,000, and then I had to pay all this child support stuff. Why was my child support $2,000? I'm not Future or none of these. Like
that 50,000 or that 250 would have been better used towards investing in something. Especially if you knew that you had about 150, 100 going 50, 100 going directly to child support and other debt you owe. That 50,000 taxes, lose another 100 to debt and child support. You got 100 left and you get 50 for a house that you still got to pay a mortgage on, when you could have used that 100 to invest in something, make you money, then pay your mama bills once you're comfortable. But you can't be uncomfortable giving out because, now you in debt. Now you don't got nothing. Where's the family? Don't got nothing. Where's the family members at?
So then I got the real story.
Even if you still had your child in California, am I correct?
Yeah, I gotta prove all of that. They wasn't supposed to. Yeah, I gotta go and file a paternity, a petition for paternity. It's only 300, but watch this.
So he don't even know if the child really even his or not. I gotta go get a petition though, bruh. Bruh, come on, man. These folks get on the internet and just make themselves look bad, bruh. Make themselves look too bad, bruh.
I think it's a game, bro. No, this one when I poke it. Don't walk up on me playing or you team breathing. You touched on the internet. Okay. My bad. I went too far? All right, music.
Despite your flaws as a human being, you are one of the most talented individuals to ever grace the music industry.
But we gonna get to that.
So
I'm gonna get to that.
Fear.
I love how you try. I love how you. Yeah, we gonna get to that. But we
Why
gonna
the fuck
You have a testimony to tell you like
Get in on this.
like this.
He finna-
I witnessed it.
he finna be in here and
Why
tell
the
all
fuck I
what's
got
going
an
on.
EBT card?
We got-
It's at
Hold on,
Breezy Bowl and made 90 whatever the fuck million, and it say KKKKK Max. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want. I got an EBT card, my nigga. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I can't even get nothing, bro. Man. I want to see the cry I'm here, son. I think I'm a big. Bro. That ain't fair, man.
Like
Hey,
you said y'all want to see me cry in here like y'all.
ET, bro. Hey. Look, bro.
I wouldn't give a damn. I'm going to that bitch with my chest down to find my groceries.
On the set, and then I got an EBT card.
And then I'm like, I hate to deliver the hard truth because I actually like Kevin. I met Kevin. Yo, super charming, super charismatic, super nice. He walked up to me and said, yo, you look familiar, man. I just want to say what's up, man. I'm Kevin. Super nice guy, man. But I think he's misguided, or at least I think right now, the possibility of what could have been is clouding his judgment. He says Chris Brown owes him $25,000 for 4 songs. Or at least he says, yo, can I get $25,000? So maybe he's
Like, bruh, you just, the way he did his business, bro, I keep saying this, bro, the way y'all do y'all business, y'all gotta get y'all business together straight, right? Like, this is what you got to do. Like, you can't just hop in this thing thinking, you know.
more, but he said, bro, I'm willing to settle for 25. That 25,000 that Chris, you're currently on EBT. Making bad choices. Now, some, right? Look, he'll attack Chris Brown on social media over the last couple of years. I thought he owed him millions. 25,000, come on, bro. And also, yo, I'm almost confident, bro, if Kevin McHale would have went about things in a different way, he probably would have gotten that 25 from Chris Brown. But Kevin McHale came on social media and literally threatened to kill Chris Brown and his kid.
Oh, hell no.
Like, at that point, bro,
Yeah, you done too much.
I've been up all night. Sleep regression is hard. Oh no, you sleep through a great.
Shoulda ain't got
even
nothing
if
to do
he
with
does
it.
owe you something, do you expect him to give it to you now when you go down that route? at the time, this was a pretty big deal, but reading it back,
nothing to do with any kind of disagreements I got outside of my house or whoever, whatever. Keep my churn out this, for real.
maybe my memory failed me, but this is not as egregious as I thought it was. It's still nasty and it's still egregious, and I still disavow he would be in a casket if he had anything to do with me being shot. Stop playing with rumors, or I can't promise Chris Brown will make 29. I kept him alive 7 years now in LA. Don't take the humbleness you see in me as weakness. Chris wouldn't have a head to tattoo. Now, if you know the rumor isn't true and a rumor is fake, then I feel like you should have either ignore the rumor or two, say, man, cut it out, bro. Like Chris Brown had nothing to do with me being shot. Mentioning his seed, mentioning his kid being in a casket to me is a tad bit too far.
Yeah, that's too
but
far.
it
That's
wasn't
too far.
unprovoked. It's still nasty.
Definitely though, bro. Like, ain't no. Nah, you talking about my child in a casket, nigga? You got some other shit. Some other shit going on, bro. Like, we definitely ain't doing.
He got a lot of backlash, you can see, and he responded back and refused to apologize for it. He said, I don't see what I said wrong. The Bible says an eye for an eye. Chris told you how life will play out. I saved them hella X's. I can almost guarantee himself. Kevin McCall burnt a lot of bridges in this industry. Outside of this Chris Brown and his daughter situation, Kevin McCall would just come on social media, come on Twitter, and just go off in a rant, like a Gucci Mane-esque Twitter rant, just go off, crashing out on everybody. Even as of lately, on Twitter. And Bryson Tiller did nothing at all to Kevin McCall. All Bryson Tiller did was he bought Chris Brown a Lambo to celebrate Chris Brown taking him on tour. Kevin McCall went off on Bryson Tiller. I can almost guarantee burning bridges and not maintaining relationships with other artists and those that played a bigger factor in Kevin McCall currently not being able, to make profitable music. So Kevin McCall just starts attacking Bryson Tiller. He writes, I told you, little bro, crazy light-skinned ninja got the best pussy. He got you hooked now too. That is fire, huh? Now, why won't he divorce me? Is that just some mental health stuff is going on, man? Or, Kevin right now is just mad at the world and just mad at everybody. But when you treat people like this, it now just, hold on, bro. Maybe you got to re-examine the things you contributing factor and why you can't hit up a Bryson Tiller for a feature, even though you are immensely talented. If you get a Bryson Tiller feature, you can at least drop a record, do like 100,000 views on YouTube, right? That right there is $1,000. Why can't I hit up my peers? Why can I call on favors for my peers? It's because you burnt a lot of bridges. He burnt a lot of his bridges, but at least for now, he didn't burn all of them because Young Thug actually sent a message to Kevin McCall on Twitter asking him to reach out and telling him that he will give him the $25,000 so he could be straight.
You can find the song Badam Badam on any music app, but on the YouTube Music app, you'll find
Ninja, I'll give you the $25K you need. And I know Chris Brown will give it to you also, bro. Chris Brown ain't giving him no money, bro. He a real one. Ninjas is busy sometimes, brother. $25K is a lot, and I applaud Young Thug for doing that. I applaud him. But I do think the issues is much deeper than $25K. I do believe that Kevin McCall needs to get the proper help. And until you get the proper help, man, you could give him the $25K. But what is $25K gonna do for his mental health? What is $25K gonna do for the underlying relationships he burned? $25K will hold him up for about 3 months in California, but outside of that, bro, you still gotta find a way to get the career back hot, or find a career outside of music. Get the music hot or find a career outside of music, bro. But As an able-bodied man, bro, you could model, you could do different things, man, right? You could work construction, you could do a lot, but, I hope you get back on your feet, man. I really hope you do, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think?
Going to the next one. Same dude.
DJ Vlad is currently involved in some major drama and beef with multiple rappers. And if you watch to the end, we're gonna give you every detail that I don't think nobody is covering. Now, the first rapper that Vlad is with Vlad had a long-standing working relationship. They've done multiple interviews. I think I probably watched about 2 or 3 G Herbo Vlad TV interviews in my life. Well, Vlad TV did an interview, and during this interview, Vlad TV answered a question about rappers switching up on them when they get big, because Vlad TV did a couple of G Herbo interviews when G Herbo was on the up and come up, right? He still had hella motion, but he wasn't completely solidified yet. Vlad platform, when
and they've taken off. They might, because of the interview, but I contributed to it. They hit a certain level of fame and they'll never go back to Vlad TV again. Like, I've given Migos you don't see Migos on Vlad TV. Like, in fact, I just ran into Offset. He was sort of acting a little funny with me. That to me is a little bit frustrating, because it's like, they will go, these same artists, Vlad TV, and he was like, something, I just don't think he wants to do it. I think I think it's just a pass, like a soft pass, but I don't think he's gonna do it. And I looked, and G Herbo has a new interview on a podcast I've never heard of, and it got 678 views. Not 678,000 views, 678 views. Less than 1,000 views. But yet you won't do Vlad TV, but you'll do this unknown podcast that nobody will watch. But you won't do the platform.
Why do you think it is?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know whether people start to believe the hype, Vlad really is the feds, and they don't really think for themselves.
For No Jumper, I completely understand what Vlad is saying, because I've experienced it firsthand. When I first got to No Jumper in 2022, I used to be able to DM almost anyone from the No Jumper page and get an interview almost immediately. Like, I remember I DM'd Kai Cenat. Bro, Kai was on a plane within a week to come and do No Jumper. I remember I DM'd Phantom. Phantom was on a plane within like 3 days to come and do No Jumper, right? People would do it without no hesitation, bro. I'm there. But over the last year and a half or 2 years, due to like the stigma, No Jumper is the police, No Jumper gonna actually crazy things. Now, you also have PR people, you have management, you got A&Rs who for some reason got an issue with Adam. So because they got an issue with Adam, they're now telling their artists that they manage, hey, you can't do No Jumper, right? As those A&Rs, those PR people, as they ascend in their career, they gain influence. And when they gain influence, well, they don't rock with No Jumper, they don't rock with Vlad, so now they're putting a stop to certain things. Now, other artists who probably are friends with other artists who don't like the platform, who is beefing with Adam, now those people don't come to No Jumper. I remember specifically, right? 037 Kwani. Kwani wanted to do a No Jumper interview.
This is Buick. Now. Buick.
Kwani wanted to do a No Jumper interview. We was down. I think Kwani either got to LA a little late, and I think Adam couldn't do it. So now Kwani said, man, F you, because he thought, Adam was kind of egoing him, right? Or Adam, right, was not trying to do it. But Adam was really trying to do it, but he just couldn't do it because Kwani, like I think was in LA for like a day or so. Well, in instances like that where it's just a miscommunication, Kwani isn't a bad guy. I actually like Kwani. Adam rock with Kwani, but because of that like miscommunication, Kwani won't do No Jumper no more. Kwani won't come on No Jumper. Now, Kwani, who was very influential on the East Coast and in Philly, now Kwani would probably tell other Philly artists who was close with him, hey, don't go on No Jumper. And that's how that spirals. So I understand what Vlad is getting to, but I feel like where Vlad kind of went from like just telling my story to kind of being a tad bit insulted was when Vlad brought up, G Herbo did this interview that got no views. That pissed off G Herbo, right? And G Herbo responded back to Vlad and he went off. G Herbo says, Vlad, you didn't do ish for me, like nothing at all. You think the interviews that we did in the past blew me up? You gotta be ishing me. You call me every time, not the other way around. I obviously had some kind of motion. I didn't even know who the F you was when I first did an interview, I promise. I wasn't even in the group. I will say though, even though G Herbo did not know who Vlad was from his admission, it was a good look though. Like at that particular time, Vlad was a hotter platform than G Herbo was a rapper. So I do believe that look didn't help G Herbo. Did it blow him up? It didn't blow him up. G Herbo had emotion already. But the platform was a very good look. You feel me? Like rarely do you see an up and coming artist go on a platform where it's like 4 million subscribers, you know? Wherever my team told me to, and I'll do another podcast and get. Now, this is the part where I told y'all it pissed him off at, right? He says, I'll do another podcast and get 2 views. I do what I want to do. That's the exact reason why I'm not pulling up on you, yo, goofy, because you care about views. That's why you do an ask the issue ask. I'm not effing with it. I don't like what you represent, and you got no principle. You don't give a F about me or nobody you interview. You get a ninja killed and sent to jail and be on to the next victim you take advantage of for clicks and views. F you, buddy. People do grow and their perspectives do change. I'll be interested into hearing what exactly has the development of G Herbo been to where G Herbo believes that Vlad TV is now a platform that he can't go on based on his morals and principles. Because G Herbo was on the platform a few years ago. And I don't think that Vlad TV, the platform, has changed all that much in the last few years. I believe
Vlad TV.
Now, I don't think Vlad TV on that platform is men killed. I just don't, right? I don't know somebody who went on Vlad TV and because
he got a little bit right after the interview.
The what he said on Vlad TV got killed afterwards. Maybe if you really want to like point to is like that rapper who like got his house invaded. He shot and killed the perpetrators. He took a photo standing in the perpetrator's blood, posted it on social media, got a Vlad TV interview, and then I believe he died like a week or two later. But yo, you posted a photo of you standing in a pool of blood. I think the perpetrators were already trying to, like whoever was trying to kill you was already trying to kill you before you went on Vlad TV. That's just my perspective though, right? And you know, the people going to jail, like people accuse Vlad TV of getting AR Ab locked up. But if you look at AR Ab's paperwork, nothing he said in Vlad TV interview was used in his paperwork. Now, if there are other examples, then tell me. I want to know. I don't know it all. I don't know everything. Y'all know more about this. So if there are other examples, let me know. Now, Vlad TV has not completely responded yet to G Herbo. I'm sure Vlad TV will probably respond. Now, so let's get.
It's crazy. I don't know what Vlad TV gonna say about it though. I just wonder what he gonna say. That's it.
Off this G Herbo situation. Now, one person or another person, I should say, that Vlad TV is beefing with this week is a longtime friend called Glasses Malone. Now, if you are a fan of Vlad TV, you know that Glasses Malone was doing Vlad TV interviews about 11, 12 years ago. Right? That Glasses Malone was freestyling on Vlad TV about 11, 12 years ago.
Guns blow. Queens and his guns squeal.
Glasses Malone and Vlad TV was actually really close. Most of us, we associate Vlad TV with New York for some reason, but Vlad TV is actually a legendary DJ from the Bay. So Vlad was really popping out here. Like Vlad is like a legend like on the West Coast. So, you know, the people that he was like on a rise with was people like Glasses Malone and others. At the time, I think Glasses was YMCA. So him and Vlad had a really great relationship. However, we haven't seen Glasses and Vlad in the same room or doing anything for a while now. It's been a while. Now, Glasses Malone finally told the people why. And he would claim that Vlad TV was pulling strings behind the scenes to stop certain opportunities for him.
Zaxby's birthday cake milkshakes are back. Just in time for
I'm here for that. Now, I mean, Glasses. Bang.
Vlad TV, son. I mean, how did you find yourself banned from Vlad TV? What was it that made you come up with that concept? Are you banned? What were you trying to get these folks to understand? Because see, some folks are taking it two different ways. Even Vlad said, where's this coming from?
I know. So it's really an idea. I feel like he's been mad at me for the last 17 years over this situation where he wanted to borrow a gun because he got himself in some silly shit.
Yeah.
And he, not nothing he did wrong, but he walked in and caught his old lady doing the dude with another brother.
Yeah.
And he knew I was street and where I came from, and I kind of saved him from making and I probably be in prison. Make sure
tell the story. It was some like R. Kelly trap in the closet stuff. Now, if you're Vlad TV, because you understand, you can't really react to it. Because, like, if you were to clarify, say, nah, that's not how it happened. No, I didn't do this. You know, you can't really speak on it because the minute you speak on it, it gives it a whole lot of attention. And not only is it like he did an interview, but no, the album will get listened to. So if you're Vlad, you kind of have to like just ignore it. And the story itself is crazy, right? Now, the reason why it's an entire album, because the way Glasses Alone has been dropping news, also to listen to the verse you like over and over again, and that still counts towards the album streams. It's brilliant, right? Like, he dropped a song called, I think, Wanted. On that song, his verse, like Sub Block 1, I think was like the best verse. So that's the only verse I listened to, all right? All right, White Stripes, Hugger, Orange, J-Co. Before it was the flows, O's had my bankroll. Like, feel me out here? Yo, man, it was such an amazing verse. You feel me? Yeah, but here is the song, right? Hopefully I don't get copyright. Glasses Alone explaining the situation and how Vlad TV called him asking for a gun.
Hey man, y'all can give me in the comment.